All right, guys. So I wanted to do a quick refresher video using Photoshop um, and removing subjects from backgrounds because this is probably one of the main tools that you're going to be using for your final project here. So I just pulled this picture from, let's say I was doing The Office, right? I'm doing a little Office promo ad. I find this picture, this is what I want. So first thing you want to do is make a copy of your background, right? Because it's going to be locked. So it's Command J or right click, duplicate layer. That's fine there. Okay, unlock this. Perfect. I'm going to hide this one now. So you have many tools available to you. You can use object selection, quick selection, magic wand only if like the background is a solid color. You have the lasso tool, polygonal lasso, magnetic lasso, but for this one I'm going to do object selection. Yeah, so I have the newest version of Photoshop, so yours won't do this, but one day, guys. So you create a marquee around your subject, and Photoshop will do its best to select this for you, right? You can also hit select subject up at the top. This you guys do have. I'm going to leave that, okay? So you enter select in mask mode. Uh, your view can be different from mine, so I have it on layers. You can look it on overlay. Since I have my back layer hidden initially, that's why I can kind of see what it looks like. Remember, if you needed to add or remove stuff, you have three brushes up here. So this last one's the brush tool. I have the add to selection, minus selection. So say that I added a little too much when I was cleaning up, I can come in here, select the minus, and then erase some of the stuff. If it's minor things, you can go in here and clean up yourself with this tool. And then you have all of these properties on the right hand side. So the radius uh, will determine how much of your selection, the edge detection of your selection, I'm sorry. So be careful with how you use this. This one's fine as is. I wouldn't ever go more than like 1 pixel, but it was fine for me. Smooth is just how smooth the edges are from your selection. I'd also be very mindful of this. Feather kind of just makes the edges softer. See that? Be mindful of that. Contrast makes the selection a little bit more defined. And then shift edge, if you slide it over to the left, it cuts more into your selection. And if you move it to the right, it will start bringing back some of your background. So use this with caution too. We'll leave it at 0. And once you are happy with everything, feel free to select decontaminate colors if you have like a lot of hair selection, like cleanup. Um, in the newer version, you have a refine hair. You won't have that, but just I'll Command Z, so it's fair. But yeah, output settings, decontaminate colors, mess around with this. Just make sure that it's looking pretty clean here. And you always, always, always want to do new layer with layer mask. You can also select new layer if you want to. Um, New layer with layer mask will just let you bring some of the background back. So hit OK. And now I can go ahead and actually delete these. Oh, you know what? Yeah, that's fine. This is just kind of like Scratch anyway. And there you have it, guys. So you'll probably do this file, save as, um, do it as a PNG because you're going to import this to animate. So PNG or JPEGs will work perfectly fine. Sorry, PNGs because this has a transparent background. So save, okay, and there you go. So that is how you remove subjects or objects from backgrounds.